Shalom, shalom. Just want to do this quick lesson through the spirit, but before I begin, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash, the monster of the apostles, the monster of the elders, at Great Millstone, Ruel, touch his truth. Much respect to you brothers out there, just preaching his word in truth and sincerity to the four corners of the earth. Tabernacle David, over Lekin, Sparkle Bird, and 1-6 Shalom. Once again, just want to do this quick lesson through the spirit. You had former President Trump, Nero, being found guilty from all them charges, and which I just me speaking as a man, I think it's just a ploy, just to get that man in order. If he was to become president, or if there was a president election, right? Because brothers have done a lesson on it. It's like a shit show. They really ain't out here promoting it like that. It's times that we coming into. If you look, the other nations are gearing up to get rid of the American dollar. All right, pretty much all the nations are really gearing up to get the digital currency, man. So they're about to get rid of this dollar. So you're about to see a whole bunch of craziness. And with what I've seen with a couple articles and what brothers have posted up, expect a civil war, especially with Trump being found guilty. That's to rile up these Edomites, man. I've seen it to where some of these Edomites were like, and that makes me want to vote for this man even more. So I setting up for the Egyptian against, they're already against each other, but bloodshed is going to happen very, very soon. Matter of fact, let's get this right here. Mark 3 and verse 24. I believe it's 24, 25. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. And that's what we're seeing with our very eyes. All right. You got to go back to it when we were in our kingdom, when we split up, Southern and Northern Kingdom split up, eventually we got taken over. All right. And so what we're seeing with this man, all right, what we're seeing with this man, Esau, Edom, and his brethren, all right, they're against each other. One side for Biden, one side for Trump. All right, one side for what? Independent. All right. Other side don't trust in trust in their system, man, which rightfully so. All right. You got the other Edomites, that think they're above each other, which y'all all the same. Well, Amalek, he's the gutter of the gutterettes. But anyways, you got them calling them, white trash and all that stuff. It's really beautiful for us, man, because we're seeing the downfall of our kingdom, man, of this kingdom, Salakia, downfall of this kingdom, with them being against each other. I'm going to get this right here, Isaiah 19 and verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. They shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city and kingdom against kingdom. All right. So eventually bloodshed is going to happen. So don't be surprised when Jacob's trouble pops off. You see a whole bunch of these Edomites just out here going crazy, man, killing each other. All you for Trump? Hey, let me take your head off. You for Biden? Let me take your head off, man. They're going to go back to their animalistic spirit. But that's also why you got to be wise in these times, because, it's no time to be playing around, man. It is no time to be playing around. Because with these Edomites getting back to their animalistic spirit, right, they're going to show their blessing of the sword. And Yahweh Zazawi, those men, the Lord is going to protect us in that day. All right. Matter of fact, I'm going to get a couple scriptures down. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to wizards. If I'm not mistaken, earlier this year, or it may have been late last year, you had it to where, what they have it at the embassy or something like that, Bricks Embassy. I forget, but anyways, they clearly had a wizard up there, man. They were clearly seeking some familiar spirits, which you go into the scriptures, you're supposed to be put to death for that, man. All right. You say that this is a Bible believing country, all right? You're supposed to be put to death for that, man. All right. So they're clearly, what they're trying to do is prolong their kingdom, man. And what they don't realize, all right, Satan works for Yahweh Bashim El Shah. All right. And Satan is the Lord, pretty much at the end of the day, is drawing back your power structure, man. You're not going to be able, you're not going to be able to prolong your kingdom. It's set in the time frame in which your kingdom is going to be overthrown. All right, let's get this scripture right here. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of the cruel Lord, and the fierce king shall rule over them, saith Yahweh, the Lord of hosts. So eventually, you're going to be taken out, man. You're going to serve a rigorous prison sentence, man. You like to throw people in prison? Well, you're going to serve a rigorous prison sentence. You know, it got me thinking about a lot of these Edomites at the plantation, man. You know, a lot of them cry and have big old attitudes like a big old baby. Huge attitudes like a big old baby. You know, I've been seeing a lot of them lately. They ain't be able to take it. You know, they've been signing out. Like, man, let me take a break. Well, it ain't gonna be none of that in the kingdom, man. You might as well get your body prepared now. All right. Let's get this right here. Revelation 6 and verse 4. And there went out a horse that was red. Power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. All right, the blessing of the sword. And it says that they should take peace from the world. They have done that. All right. Democracy, demon. All right. With their fake democracy, which really is true democracy, which is, you know, a demon spirit that comes with it. All right. It comes with taking your land, taking your identity, taking your rights away. All right. And pushing their philosophies upon you. And if you don't go with it, they want to take you out. But now the nations are seeing right through that. But it also says that they should kill one another. You go back into the time of the Maccabees, right? When Alexander the Great came into power, his constituents end up killing his own son, and they reign and rule, all right? Because even back then they were against each other. That's what happens. You know, Esau, Edom, he reigns for a little while, and then, you know, they get all jelly against each other, and they start killing each other, man. You know, also in the time of Rome. All right. Hey, they were mad. Hey, Jake was coming up into power, and eventually we did rule. All right. You did have that tribulation. All right. But eventually we did come up and rule, man. All right. Going into the Byzantine Empire, and Esau Edom was kicked to the wasteland, man. Kicked to the caves. All right. That's another reason why they don't try to share your history. Let you know who you are, all right? Because you go into the Byzantine Empire. Hey, Jake, you know, I'm an artist myself, so, you know, it hits me deeply. You know, hey, we is out there making art, man, showing you who the true Messiah is, you know, showing you what he looks like according to the scriptures, man. You know, and they want to hide that. You know, look up Russian icons, man. So it's beautiful to see this man's kingdom being thrown down right before us, man. Psalms 58 and verse 2, yea, and heart, yea, work wickedness, yea, weigh the balance of your hands in the earth. That's this man Esau Edom. That's why the scriptures say, never trust thy enemy. All right, he's always plotting. He was always on demon time, as these youngins would say. All right. Yeah, because my alarm about to go off in a minute. But yeah, this man's always on demon time, man. As it says in verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. All right? And, didn't you have that baby that was out there lying, saying that Jake did something? you know, that's this man Esau Edom. He's been a liar and a thief and a murderer since the beginning, right? And the Lord is about to repay that man. He's about to face the Lord's indignation, right? The poison is like the poison of the serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmer, charming never so wisely, man. All right, because his MO is always to do wickedness. Never trust that enemy. All right, and I'm gonna get this right here, and we may close out, may not, may get a little more. But here's pretty much one of the points of the scriptures. Expect a civil war. What I'm reading right here, prophecy don't lie, the Lord don't lie. Expect a civil war. 2 Ezra 15 verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Its time is coming. And if you out here playing around with the Lord, not doing what you are supposed to be doing, you're going to be caught up in this mess. It says swords in their hands, so it can be actual swords. And a modern day sword is a gun. So best believe they're going to be out there. Jake with the switch, Esau Edom with the switch, shovels, all right, machetes. Didn't Jake get cut up last week with a machete, man? If I'm not mistaken, his hand got cut off, had to be amputated. His brains was all showing, man. These are the times that we coming into, and that's why we doing these lessons to warn you what's to come, man. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. You see, that's the upper echelon of Esau Edom. All right, some of your governors, pretty much your governors, they would be considered kings, in this kingdom. They got queens up in here. And they all gonna get it, man. They all gonna get it for the most part. Let me stop that real quick. But yeah, the people's not gonna believe them, because these Americans are so dumbed down. You see, in these other countries, if they were doing what they were doing, if these governors were doing what they're doing to the American people, to these other countries, as you see, these other countries ain't playing it, man. They having a right. They go crazy, man. They're like, hey, off with your head, man. We ain't playing that. But these Americans are so dumbed down, with the food being polluted, the water being polluted. A lot of them, it's going to take them, to the very end. The Lord pretty much had it to happen that way, when Jacob's trouble happens, for these people to truly wake up and not take that shit anymore, man. If you realize that your government is out here poisoning you willfully through the food, the water, the air, everything's polluted, man. Through the philosophies, everything is polluted. All right. Let's see. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power, and man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because the pride of the city shall be trouble, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. These times are coming, man. All right, these times are coming. You're going to have trick points out here. They're going to have FEMA camps out here. All right? And a lot of people ain't going to be with it. And this man up at the top, Esau Edom, he wants this order out of chaos to happen. All right? So he can exact what he wants to do. All right? And man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. All right? Hey, you may have known that brother for these people may have known this dude for a long time. Call him the homie. Hey, they showed you in that show, man, what's it called? It just came out. It was on Amazon. All right. Damn, escaping my mind. Fallout. Slakia. The water Yahweh Shem Shai. Yeah, in Fallout. They was having a birthday party. All these people knew each other. And when the missiles started popping off, what happened? They were running to their bunker. And it showed you Esau Edom was pretty much in his bunker. And Jake was trying to go into their bunker with him. And he was like, nah, man. He ended up punching him in the face. You know? So these times are going to happen, man. All right? Somebody that you know, these people that they've known for a long time, they're going to end up going up against each other. As the scriptures say, friends shall fight as enemies, just roughly paraphrasing. All right? But shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. And these are the times they're coming into. All right? And that's why we're doing these lessons, trying to make our call and election sure so we can get the heck up out of here, man. All right? So, yeah, a great tribulation is coming. Our enemies are against each other. Just keep on doing what you're supposed to do, pleasing in the eyes of the Lord. So Yahweh desires to edify and lesson. I want to give all praise going on to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua Ba'Shem, Rakah Kodash, the ones to the apostles, the ones to the elders, a great most on well and tells his truth, and Abba Shalom.